Right guys, welcome to another video. This week we're joined by Rachael from Injury Active, who are based here at CrossFit Cambridgeshire as well. Today we're going to be talking a little bit on goals, but what generally happens during this time of year. So the previous videos that we've done on setting goals and how to move forward and how to make sure they adhere to your values. Today we're going to talk about one of the most common things that happens at this time of year is people go all in with something. We're going to apply this to a running situation so we can keep a consistent theme. Typically someone goes, I want to lose weight, I want to get fit for the new year, I'm going to start running, I'm going to run a kilometre every day, or increase it by 500 metres every day, and so on and so forth. By the end of it, they're running 10k, but they're in absolute pieces and their body is knackered. So this is where we have to think, where we have to think about the quality of movement of what we're doing, rather than just doing something. So actually learning to move in the first place. Are you moving in the most effective way? And then from a recovery point of view or an injury prevention point of view.
Right. So basically, yeah, like Phil said, people want to get out and do some physical activity, which is great, but the common fault that people make is that they do too much too soon. So what you need to do, really important for any sport, running included, you need to build up your load gradually. Obviously your body needs to build up its tolerance to that specific activity. If you set yourself a goal of running every day, then that is far too much. You'd probably want to start off at 2 to 3 times a week. Typically, if your trauma to the body outweighs the recovery, then that is when people
What do we mean by trauma?
So trauma being, so if I've done any physical activity, then you get some trauma to the body and to your muscles, which is what we call delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS as you might have heard. And if we have too much trauma caused to the body and not enough time recovering, then that is when we tend to get injuries. Typically the overuse injuries, so stuff from a running perspective would be stuff like medial tibial stress, or you might know as shin splints. Over time people get stress fractures, you can get muscle strains, tendinopathy, stuff like that, and none of that is anything that you want to deal with really.
So guys, when you're looking at this sort of thing, you need to put into consideration a couple of things. If you are doing an activity, you are starting something new, make sure that you apply 3 elements, okay? One's nutrition, one's physical exercise, and one's recovery. That last one is often where people forget, and they just go hell for leather and they end up in the situation that we've just spoken about.
Stuff you can do to help recovery is stretching, foam rolling, making sure your nutrition is on point, you're just getting a general rest really. You can do active recovery, so if you've been for quite an intense run and you're feeling pretty sore the next day, you could go for a nice gentle walk, and that will help get the blood pumping, flush all the waste products out of your muscles, leaving you feeling a lot better. So generally, don't run before you can walk. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Put that down. So guys, if you enjoyed that, or you have any other questions, or you want some more advice, feel free to contact us at info@crossfitcambridgeshire.co.uk, or just jump over to the website, or give the guys at Injury Active a shout if you have any issues or you've got any queries on that. What are the contact details?
Rachael at injuryactive.com.
Bosh. See you next week guys, take care.